thought I'd just dig in and make some more reviews. So this is my Tokyo Marui Sig P226 E2. Okay. Now, Sig Sauer, great arms company. If the description of what this actually is, it's in the description. Just look it up. Real steel. Okay. E2 stands for ergonomically enhanced, E squared as it were, okay? E by E. So I gotta put that in the description, so if anyone wants to read up about the real steel, it's in there. This is the Airsoft version. It's made by Tokyo Marui, which is a Japanese Airsoft company. They are the godfathers of Airsoft, if you will. Inside the box, what you're gonna get, mine was chronoed at 298.48 apparently, who knows. Invoices, which you don't need to see. And in here you will have some targets and a catalogue, which also you don't really need to see. Alright, I'll put those to one side. You will get the old manual, Tut Tut Marui, very lazy of you. This is the old 226 railed manual, which is still applicable because all the functions are exactly the same. Okay, don't need to look at that. I'm sure everyone here is familiar with a SIG. If not, there's a huge amount of videos out there telling you what to do with them. When it's shipped to you, the gun will have the muzzle plug in place. It will be in the barrel of the weapon. I just took mine out because I don't feel that it's necessary. I don't store it with it in there. You'll have one magazine, okay, which will have stamped on it, made in Japan, and then right there, Sig Sauer 9mm. So you have 9mm, okay. On the base of the plate, you will have Tokyo Marui Japan. You'll have your inlet valve and an Allen headed screw, which will be to take the base plate off the magazine. Magazine disassembly, as with the original. Knock it out, the top there, that little pin. Take that away, allow the spring to come out, take the follower away, and just unpiece it. It's really quite simple to take this apart. Not going to do it in the video because my mag thankfully got to me without any leaks and is in perfect condition. I'd also like to thank Pro Airsoft Supplies UK for doing the SIG at a nice price for me. Very good price, in fact. Tokyo Marui stuff in the UK is more expensive than it used to be. It's partly Cybergun's fault for licensing disputes, but we won't go into it. Now, the sights are very good. They are white dots, they glow. As the weapon is, okay, what we're going to look at now, it's unloaded, okay? It's in an unloaded state. I'll come back to the box in a few. Now, SIGs, what I really like about them, I really love about these things, they've got decockers. So if you want to decock the weapon, you've got your slide lock there, alright, and then you've got your decocker. Puts it back to a sort of half cocked stage. Or, which is what I prefer about it, I prefer to do always, unless I'm planning on using it in a hurry because it keeps spring tension on it, so just decock it like a revolver if there's no magazine in there. Perfectly able to do it. Now, apart from that, you'll have your Tokyo Marui hops, little tiny sticker badge, if you will, rather, around the trigger guard on a loop. You will also have under here, you've got your spare mag followers, and you've also got some BBs, and it'll come with a little SIG emblem in the box. But the box, really, we're not here for the box, we're here for the gun. Okay. Trademarks on the weapon. You have Sig Sauer P226. On the other side, you've got your ASGK, you have U and a serial number, you've got the Marui Co Limited and Made in Japan, a little symbol there which I'm actually unfamiliar with, not seen that before, so we won't go into it. 9mm power will be written on the ejection port, okay, and you will have E2 at the front, actually to denote that this is the E2 model, the rather nice ergonomically enhanced model. Now, the ergonomic side of things, it does narrow away at the bottom of the pistol grip, which is the main change, and also the slide is changed in colour. The thing to consider this over the original, if you've already got the original, there's not much point in getting the E2, or so you might think. To be honest, if you're a huge SIG fan, you may get both, because this is an excellent sidearm. I replaced my Marui Glock with it. Sorry for hitting the tripod there, but yeah, really the sights, very good. You can acquire pretty much any target on them. They're a bit thicker than 1911 sights. This is the first SIG that I've actually owned. I've never actually had an original Marui SIG. Didn't get a WE one either, so I'm not a huge WE fan. What you will notice is there's no Sig Sauer written across the grips like you've seen previously. Sig is now written there, okay? Sig Sauer, down there. And you'll also notice there's no screws on the grips. These are held in by just push fit inserts, alright? The grip is one piece wraparound grip, alright? So, very simple construction there. Takedown, thankfully, exactly the same as with the previous one. Slide back, forward, and then just pull round and down, and off it comes. Okay? Construction on the inside is very good, as to be expected of Tokyo Marui. It's all reinforced where it needs to be. The slide rod, recoil rod, rather I should say, sorry, is, you know, decent quality as per their Glock, and also their 1911. Everything should be kept oiled and it should be kept lubed. It arrives, you know, already lubed up and in, you know, reasonably good condition. To put it back on the weapon, all you do is line up on the rails, pull back, alright. There it goes. Alright. Me being an idiot. Now if you got the magazine in and there's gas pressure in there, you're better off using the decocker. Really excellent plan, and then you can go straight back after you chamber it around. Hammer action is very smooth, and you can also decock it fully to relieve all the spring tension, just like a revolver, if you're not planning on using it. Okay. Racking the slide. It's very crisp. It's very easy to do. I'm going to dry fire now so you can get an idea of the cycle speed on this thing. Pretty much instant. It's extremely quick. It's also very loud for what it is. The weight of the gun is approximately 810 grams. That's unloaded with magazine. It has got rails on it, so if you wished, then you could mount 20mm accessory. Overall, I would say the weapon, after having gone through some basic tests, I fired about, I think it's maybe 10-15 mags, a bit less than that, about 12 magazines, I'm going to guess that. I haven't really been keeping track. It's a very, very fun gun to use. It is worth noting it does use a different type of magazine to the original P226 by Marui. The new magazines actually boast 20% better efficiency, and it is noted, you know, by me, I can get through about 3 magazines on one fill of propane, or green gas if you will. 134A is absolutely fine, it won't clog the hot rubber, and if you wanted to use propane, then, you know, weapon's more than capable of handling it. Everything in there needs to be reinforced, as with a Glock, you know, reinforced. It's got strategic implants of metal in there just to keep everything nice and keep it all working. This has been it for my review of Tokyo Marui's P226. It's the 48th one in their little series, if you will, of all their guns. Marui have been going a long time now, and I think to date this is their best model. So if you want to get one, go grab one. Don't be put off by the fact that it's plastic. It just increases its reliability and basically decreases maintenance needs. So by all means, go grab one. It's even better than their original 226. Okay, link is in the description to my other video of the 226 firing. It's in slow motion on my Casio EXF1. So if you want to go see that at 600 frames a second, click the link. Thanks for watching.